Good afternoon, Glassboro, and welcome to Rowan News. I'm Jessica Gomez.
And I'm Andres Mejia. Coming up, events on campus, a new research center, our weekly weather forecast, and more coming up on Rowan News.
Welcome back. I'm Jessica Gomez, and this is Rowan News. Come out and experience some of the best bands on campus. Tomorrow, March 28th at 9 p.m., Rowan After Hours is hosting Battle of the Bands in the Student Center pit. Talented student musicians will compete for the opportunity to open up the main stage at this year's Holly Bash Festival for the headlining artist who has yet to be revealed. It's a great opportunity to support local bands. There will be free food and an incredible performance that you don't want to miss out on. This event is free and all students are welcome to attend with a valid Rowan ID. Also happening this week is Props Place Trivia. It's taking place Wednesday, April 1st in Props Place on the ground floor of the Student Center with an April Fool's themed night. If you think you have what it takes, put your knowledge to the test and give it a shot for the chance to win some free Rowan bucks.
Rowan University and Virtua Health recently combined together to create the new Virtua Health College Research Center. The VHC Research Center is a facility that is designed to accelerate biomedical discovery and innovation in South Jersey. The 20,000 square foot facility features laboratory space and is home to the new Institute for Orthopedic and Neuromuscular Research and the Institute for Transplant and Regenerative Medicine Research. Rowan and Virtua Health have had a partnership since 2021 with goals to integrate medical education, research, and clinical care. The Research Center represents another significant step in Rowan University's growth and development as a magnet for innovation and investment in South Jersey. Up next, we have Tyler Delancey with more on news in the world.
Thanks, guys. In the world of news, President Trump announced on Thursday that he will sign an order instructing the Department of Homeland Security to pay TSA agents immediately. These agents have gone without pay for more than a month due to a partial shutdown of DHS. As a result, over 500 TSA officers quit their job, which led to nationwide staffing shortages and extremely long lines at airports, which affected many travelers across the U.S. Passengers have reported missing flights and what could be described as the longest wait times in TSA history. Carrying on with the theme of making history, President Trump also announced that he will be adding his name to the U.S. dollar. This will be the first time that a sitting president's signature will go onto paper currency. It was stated that Trump's signature will go on all of the bills in honor of the country's 250th anniversary. However, Trump's signature on the dollar bills is not only a representation of him that Americans can expect to see on U.S. currency this year. A federal commission of Trump-appointed members recently approved the design that would include Trump's image on 24-karat commemorative gold coins, also in honor of the country's 250th anniversary. However, that coin's design still requires official approval from the Treasury. On a more solemn note, the famous martial artist and actor Chuck Norris passed away on March 19th. He died Thursday morning in Hawaii, according to the family, who said, "It is with a heavy heart that our family members share the sudden passing of our beloved Chuck Norris yesterday morning." Norris is best remembered for his martial arts and action movie roles in the 1980s. And for portraying the Texas Ranger, Cordell Walker, in the CBS TV show Walker, Texas Ranger. In the 1990s, Norris had a black belt in several martial arts and received a star on the Hollywood's Walk of Fame in '89 and became an actual Texas Ranger in 2010. We send thoughts and prayers to the family of Chuck Norris during this devastating time. Jess and Andres will have more for you after this break.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
The Gallery Publication and Women of Westby will be hosting their second annual Spring Artist Market this Wednesday, April 1st. It will be taking place in Business Hall Room 104 from 12 to 5 p.m. This market features talented Rowan creators selling all kinds of original artwork, including paintings, prints, handmade goods, and more. It's a great way to discover unique pieces, meet artists, and support local creativity. This event is open to all students and families, so be sure to stop by and support a real artist and their future. Then, on Thursday, April 2nd, Rowan After Hours is hosting board game night in the Student Center pit at 9 p.m. Grab your friends and get your game face on and prepare for a night of fun. Enjoy a wide selection of classic board games as well as some of the best lawn games.
One of the all-time legends visited Rowan University on Monday. Philadelphia Eagles radio play-by-play announcer Merrill Reese joins Rowan's Sports Communications and Media Department in their weekly Pizza with the Pros event to talk to Rowan students about his experiences and his path throughout his career. Merrill Reese is heading into his 50th season doing radio play-by-play with the Eagles. He is known for his final call in the Eagles' Super Bowl 52 win against the Patriots, where he said, "The Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl champions. Eagles fans everywhere, this is for you. Let the celebration begin." Merrill has no plans of retiring anytime soon, he said at the event. Pizza with the Pros is a weekly event that occurs on Mondays from 6 to 7 p.m. at King Auditorium in Bozorth Hall. It allows you to hear, connect, and network with professionals in the sports media industry. Merrill Reese gave very insightful and valuable information throughout the night. I mean, he is one of the longest tenured broadcasters in history. Thank you to Merrill Reese for visiting Rowan University and providing valuable insight to students. We'll have Melanie Barahana with this week's weather forecast, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Try to understand me more, and I'll try to do the same.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at sounditouttogether.org.
We all deserve a place to call home. That's an American dream.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Up next, our own Nicholas Marinelli and Logan Murphy were out at the Student Center to check out an event called Prof Swap. Let's see what that's about.
I'm Nicholas Marinelli here with Rowan News, where I'm currently standing outside the Chamberlain Student Center, where our very own field reporter Logan Murphy is inside learning more about the Prof Swap. Let's go inside and check it out.
Thank you, Nicholas. I'm Logan Murphy here at the Chamberlain Student Center pit, here at the Prof Swap, where, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of great clothing being swapped out here and donated, along with a whole bunch of other supplies and accessories. Let's get a look at what's going on.
If you want new clothing in your rotation, check out Prof Swap. This event at Rowan has been going on for several years. Prof Swap is held every semester in the Chamberlain Student Center pit at Rowan's Glassboro campus. It allows clubs, students, faculty, and local community members to trade clothing and other various items. The clothing and items being swapped are completely free. This event also helps minimize the waste of clothing, as it allows for clothing to be put to good use instead of being thrown away. You could donate as much or as little clothing you would like. With the items that are available, you can find your new style of clothing while also doing a good thing for the community, all here at the Prof Swap.
Usually every year they have a set amount of clothes. It's pretty simple. You come in, you bring in a few older clothes that you don't want anymore. For every article of clothes, you get a ticket, and for every ticket, you can take an article of clothes from the pile. I like volunteering Prof Swap because it's fun. I love clothes. I worked in retail for several years before going to college, so it's like I know how to run a clothing thing, like the Navy.
It's a really fun event that we love to put on. It was originally started by one of our old presidents, Arushi, and she used to hold it in Business Hall. And now, we hold it in the Student Center because it just feels a little bit more central to where everybody kind of loves to gather. So I don't know. It's always a really fun time. It's nice to catch up with other e-board members and to meet new volunteers and everything like that.
All right, guys, we are thriving over here at the Prop Swap, where there is a whole bunch of people here and donating clothes. And this just goes beyond clothing. Like, look right here. Whole bunch of books, backpacks, shoes. I might pick some up myself. Over back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Nick and Logan. Up next, everyone's favorite weather reporter, Melanie, is here with this week's weather forecast.
Thank you, Andres. Happy spring, everyone. Today marks the second week, of spring. Yesterday was beautiful outside, almost as beautiful as my sister. I'm just kidding, it wasn't that nice out, but I hope all of you folks got to spend some time outdoors. It was a little sneak peek of what the spring weather is going to be in just a few weeks. But enough talk of the future. Let's focus on the present and see how this week is going to treat us. Today, we have a high of 60 degrees with cloudy skies. Looking ahead into the afternoon, we have a low of 32 degrees. Tomorrow, we are looking at a sunny day with a high of 45 degrees and winds up to 10 to 20 miles an hour. In the evening, mostly clear skies, a low around 28 degrees, and winds will be calming down throughout the night. Sunday will also be sunny with some clouds. Sunday's high will be 56 degrees and the low will be 41 degrees. Partly cloudy skies during the evening. Monday will be partly cloudy, a high of 65 degrees with winds up to 15 miles an hour. The clouds will stay in the sky throughout the afternoon and night. Monday's low is going to be around 49 degrees. Tuesday is looking amazing with a high of 76 degrees, partly cloudy skies in the morning. These clouds will give way to cloudier skies in the afternoon, a low of 60 degrees at night. This brings us to Wednesday, where there will be clouds still lingering from Tuesday, a high of 84 degrees. Yes, that is correct, 84, that's not a typo. In addition to the warm weather, there will be a full moon later at night. I am currently obsessed with the moon right now, but I think it's just a phase. We have a low of 58 at night. Thursday, we are dropping back down to the 60s, a high of 63 degrees and clouds in the afternoon. Thursday night low will be around 48 degrees with a 50% chance of light rain. Wednesday and Thursday is looking like the best days out of the week, so make sure you take advantage of it. And that's what this week is looking like right now. A very inconsistent week, to say the least. We have some cold days like Saturday, some warm days like Tuesday, and some really hot days like Wednesday. So it's a little something for everyone. So whether your favorite season is winter or summer, you are sure to find a day this week that suits your ideal temperature. I'm Melanie, your weather reporter. Jess, Andres, back to you guys.
Thanks, Melanie. That's all we have for you tonight. Be sure to tune in next week for another episode of Rowan News. I'm Jessica Gomez.
And I'm Andres Mejia. Have a great rest of your day, Glassboro.